afternoon. This is Julia Abrantes with Las Comadres, and we are here with Marta Batiz, and we're talking about her book, Plaza Requiem, Stories at the Edge of Ordinary Lives. An interesting title. Can you tell us a little bit about the book?
Of course, I'll be happy to. Plaza Requiem is a collection of short stories. Many of them I wrote originally in Spanish, which is my mother tongue, but I've been living in Canada for a long time now. And I wanted to write in English and start a career also, not always, in the limits, but in the mainstream to like go into that. So I started self-translating some of my stories, and then I offered them to my publisher, and he said, well, we need some original work to put into that as well as your translations. So I wrote a few more original in English, something that I had not done before. So it's a first for me. And then we put together the collection, and there it is. And it really has had a good reviews in Canada and here in the U.S. A very nice reception. And for me, it's an adventure to be writing in English now instead of Spanish. So it's a whole new world for me.
Wow, that sounds great. So what was the inspiration to write these stories and to bring this book together?
I am really worried about the social injustice and unfairness that we suffer in Latin America in general. So I wanted to bring my concern forward and make people who live, like in Canada, privileged lives and don't necessarily know exactly what goes on in our countries, except they go there, on vacations to the beach to enjoy the beautiful weather, which in Canada we have little of, and they don't really know all the suffering of the people. So I wanted to put that into their minds, yes, Latin America, we have a lot of poverty and corruption, but I wanted to bring like specific stories to touch their hearts and to bring forward, the great social issues that we're facing in Latin America, in different, countries, in different ways, and especially the situation that we face as women, all of the troubles that we face, discrimination, abuse, all of that. So there's a little bit of all of that in Plaza Requiem.
Wow. Thank you for pulling these short stories together and putting them in this collection. Can we expect something from you down the line?
Yes, I am actually very happy because a new book of mine is coming out in November. It's my novella that I wrote also in Spanish. Now it was translated into English, and it's being released in November. It's called Damiana's Reprieve, and it's the story of an opera singer and all the drama that happens backstage when the day of her opening night she finds out that her father is dying, and so she has to go out on stage and sing, and then go to the hospital and face her family and her past and a lot of her fears. And so the novella deals with that, and it's being released in November, so I'm looking forward to seeing that in English as well, so it's for me, it's all brand new and wonderful and surprising, and I couldn't be happier and very honored to be here and very happy to be in LA sharing this book and this beginning of a new path for me with you. And I thank you for your kindness to Las Comadres and everyone involved in this event.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much once again for sharing your book with us, and we look forward to reading your novella down the line. And good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Julia.
You're so welcome.
Very nice to meet you.